Shakur is everyone's toughest fight, which might be another way of saying he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, because he's impossible to hit. He is very, very difficult to hit, which makes him extremely difficult to beat. And that goes for anyone who weighs the same as him. He moves up to 140 pounds. He fights the champion. It was not close. He's taking the best guy who's not hit in every division.
Yeah, but they're still not high quality guys.
Close.
Hey man, like I said, I don't speak on that dude.
It's Ryan Garcia's kid.
He been saying my name lately. Let's see if he really stick with it.
It's Devin Haney's kid.
We'll see. We'll see. It'll come to fruition on fight night, or when it's time to sign contracts.
There's a couple of fights boxing fans, myself included, have been wanting to see. Drop a couple of names, one of them being like Gervonta Tank Davis. Could we see these fights being made?
I've been said like 1,000 times, I'm with fighting all of these guys. Like I would love to fight any of them, at any given time.
Max Kellerman has shared his opinion on who Shakur Stevenson should fight next, and boxing fans are already talking about it. But this discussion is about more than just one opponent. Shakur has reached a stage in his career where every fight could have a major impact on his legacy.
Shakur did it in front of many of the guys on that list that are now behind him. He goes from number 7 to number 3. Imagine that pressure.
And he doesn't care about the crowd boo, and he doesn't care if everyone doesn't like his style. He's so content to stay behind that front knee. Safety first, but give you a little offense, just like I said on the show, on air. Give us a little Mike Hoppinger, but give us a lot of Malik Scott. Give us some science, but give us some drama as well.
At the same time, there has been a lot of talk online about whether Shakur is avoiding some of the biggest names in boxing. Boxing Massacre recently posted that Tim Bradley criticized Shakur, saying he is afraid to fight Devin Haney at 147 pounds because of how much Haney could rehydrate. Bradley also claimed that Shakur does not want to face Keyshawn Davis. He even suggested that Keyshawn is worried about Santos. Bradley fully supports Shakur Foster because he believes Foster is willing to fight anyone, but Max Kellerman believes Shakur is now in a position where every decision matters. Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, and Shakur Foster are all possible opponents, but each fight brings a different challenge. Haney would be the biggest fight because of the rivalry and the history between both sides. Keyshawn brings a young and hungry challenge, with tension already growing online. Foster is another difficult option because of his skill and sharp boxing ability. But when it comes to Shakur, the biggest question is not who he fights next. The real question is who can handle the style he brings into the ring.
To me is that, like, all the guys at the top pound-for-pound list, like, we watched them have, like, tough fights against other tough opponents.
This is the first elite fighter he's faced.
But listen, I get it. But look how it looked, though.
It was so upside down, Mike. It was so upside down.
Oscar Valdez.
Okay.
Oscar Valdez is not elite. Not even approaching it.
When Conor Benn's name was mentioned, Shakur also had something to say about him. After Ben made comments and took shots at him, Shakur stayed calm. Instead of getting emotional, he explained that there are different levels in boxing, and he believes Ben still has a lot to prove before being considered among the best.
Ben was talking a whole bunch of shit, bro, in that ring. Talking about you too, Lil, and saying stuff like that. And I heard your response. But, let the world know what's the response to that.
He green. I've been said this, like, he a green fighter. He's good far as like well known and name wise, but like far as boxing, I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. He been doing it since like 18 years old, so the level difference is obviously clear.
Your style is so controlled and patient. Is that something boxing taught you, or are you just naturally like that in life?
Nah, I think I kind of got more patient through the years, but did boxing teach it to me? Yeah, kinda, yeah. Because as a kid, you want everything to happen like right now.
Yeah,
and as you get older, you start realizing that things happen on God's timing. So for me, I know like it's gonna happen when it's supposed to.
Shakur made it clear that he is not avoiding any of the big names people keep bringing up. Whether it is Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Foster, or someone else, he says he is open to the fight if the business side makes sense. But he also believes that talks on social media are not enough. He wants real negotiations and serious efforts to make the fight
way better than him, like at everything when it comes to boxing.
So will that fight ever happen?
It probably will, but I told him, and this is what I told everybody at 147 pounds. Only way I'm fighting at 147 if it's a 10-pound rehydration, and that's what he did.
I beat that motherfucker up.
For
like I
sure,
took
nah.
it from him. Because I
guarantee
just saw you went up a weight class for the last fight, right?
Yeah.
And you
I went to his weight class
Yeah.
and took his belt.
yeah.
It's like I turned into a whole nother person or
Yeah.
something. Like it's me or him. It's me or him.
That is why he responded to the Haney situation the way he did. According to Shakur, most of the noise came from Haney's side, but it never became a serious discussion. He believes there is a big difference between calling someone out online and actually working to make a fight happen. And once he steps into the ring, he feels fans will see a completely different version of him than the one people keep debating about.
See these fights being made.
I've been said like 1,000 times, I'm with fighting all of these guys. Like I would love to fight any of them, at any given time. But that's on these guys. These guys gotta come to the table and say they want to fight and make it make sense. I feel like even with the talks, right, with the Devin Haney situation, I feel like the talk started from Team Haney, but it never was a real like negotiation or reach out, let's talk about this. It never was that kind of like thing. So, but for me personally, I just feel like I'm willing to fight any and everybody. Anybody you name, they want to rumble. I'm different under them lights. I'm not the same guy that they talk about under them lights.
Shakur was asked which fighter could push him further than usual. His answer sounded like someone who has already studied every possible opponent. He said some matchups may look exciting to fans, but once the fight begins, he quickly spots mistakes, openings, and weaknesses that most people watching from the outside never notice.
Mentally stronger than the next guy, and they mental have any weakness, I'm going to take advantage of it. Like I'm still getting better and better. There's things that I'm doing right now that is gonna show up when I fight again. So I just know there's so much more to come.
What boxer could you face that could bring out that 100% in Shakur Stevenson?
I don't know. That's the thing too. Like I don't know, because when I look at like every fighter out there that I see, I think like the same thing with Tio. Like everybody thought it was about to be a good fight. Like I think I'm at a certain level to where like it sound like it will be a good fight. Like you'll put this guy's name out there like, oh yeah, or they could be the best fighter to everybody else's eyes. But when they get in front of me, I just don't know. Like I think it can get real easy with a lot of these guys. Like I done seen a lot of holes in their game, so I can't really say that somebody gonna bring. It may never even.
Shakur also explained why weight has become such a major topic in these discussions. He feels that many fans keep asking him to move up in weight as if it is an easy decision, even though he only recently fought at 140 pounds for the first time. In his view, people are so eager to see him tested against bigger fighters that they forget he is naturally closer to 135 pounds. Shakur believes this actually shows how highly people rate his skills because they already compare him with naturally larger fighters. He made it clear that moving up to 147 pounds is not impossible in the future, but he sees that happening later in his career. Right now, he wants to stay focused on 135 pounds while remaining open to special catchweight fights if the opportunity is right.
The way, I mean, that's the problem. That's the biggest issue, because it's like fans want me to just move up fight after fight. Like I just moved up to 140 my last fight. That was my first time ever at 140. You know why they want me to move up fight after fight? Because I'm that good. So how about they give me my credit and say how good I am, and then maybe we'll be talking about it. But I just don't think like right now I'll be fighting at 147. Like I feel like that's going to come in the years to come. I feel like 47 will be my last weight class. Then I look at like a guy like Devin, and they could act like, oh well, when you get to 47 he might be going to 54. I don't see it. Like I don't see it. Like I think them guys at 54 is way bigger than them guys at 47. So I think he's going to be at 47 for a long time. That's the part that they're missing. I'm a 35 pounder. I plan on fighting at 35. I've been told them before my last fight, I'm going to fight at 35. But I'm willing to fight anybody at 140.
When asked about his next fight, Shakur did not reveal any names. Instead, he kept everything quiet and said fans will have to wait until a deal is officially finalized. One thing he did confirm is that he plans to fight again this year. He was also asked what motivates him most at this stage of his career. Shakur gave an honest answer. He said legacy and proving himself still matter a lot, but fighters put their health on the line every time they enter the ring, so the financial side of the fight has to make sense as well.